Alright guys, so this is gonna be about what are we living on? What is this world if so huge mud fossils are able to walk here, before they became rock, Now we have already established mud fossils as a fact. If you go to Mud Fossils University Rotary Spurs channel, you can dive down that rabbit hole, But that's for another topic, But I'm gonna kind of connect use the knowledge of mud fossils to better understand what is going on. And we're gonna question what really is, how big is the world really? What is the reason why there is a flat earth science debate? Why is the reason there is so many flat earthers? They did in fact do a very good job in proving that they're lying to us about footage from space, and I can prove that myself, It took me 5 minutes to find evidence of that. So yeah, we're gonna try to get to the bottom of this flat earth thing in this world. Now let's start with this tarot card. Why do I want to show you this tarot card? This is supposed to be the happiest card in the deck, that's what I say. So this is the sun card, right? And if you look closely, there's a brick wall and a red flag. So yeah, you can probably live a happy life from within a limited area. But it's a pretty big area. If that's the case, this is the Truman Show, So let's look at this, the deeper esoteric meaning behind this. In the picture it doesn't seem so bad, but when you say it, a red flag and a brick wall, whoever designed these cards, they must have known something. You think they knew something? And a lot of this flat earth thing I think it's a psyop. It's sometimes easy to see that NASA is lying and making up CGI bullshit. And they tell us, yeah, this is real footage. And if someone is questioning it, then they are automatically being labeled as a flat earther by someone, probably, or maybe someone just gonna think that automatically. I kind of want to transcend the flat earth, globe earth, right left paradigm here. That is gonna be the goal of this video. And the trance, because this is distracting us from something more important, and we need to get to the bottom of it. Now when it comes to flat earthers or biblical earthers proving that the current earth is not as we think it is, well, it's hard to debunk ships going behind the horizon. But stay with me, okay? Let's just suspend our belief of what we think we know for a second. Let's say this atmospheric lensing or whatever they think does it is correct answer. I don't really know how to explain that, but let's take a look at what I have found. I found this, I just searched for NASA footage from space, and they had this live stream. It was called live NASA live stream of Earth from space, ISS. Yeah, they're actually claiming this is a video live stream from the International Space Station. Most of this was black, it had been going on for hours and hours, and I was looking around in the footage, and most of it was black. And what I found when I found some footage of the Earth, it looks like this, And I mean, look at this, that's the low poly graphics, dude. And look at this glitch right here, I have always believed that most of this flat earther society is like 90% of this like big distraction from something bigger. You know? They just make it a trendy thing to make a mockery of the whole thing. You know? But they're actually pointing to something that matters. I mean, look at this. Can you see that glitch right there? I mean, you know goddamn well that a video camera doesn't do that. You don't get glitches from that from a freaking video. I mean, what is the maximum or the minimal IQ required to acknowledge the fact that this is not real? Are you just gonna deny that, or I mean, how stupid can you be to not acknowledge that? You know? Or you just gonna pretend like it's not there and just decide to think that, yeah, this is real footage? People really are that gullible. You know, this flat earther society, it's just there to make you dismiss what's really going on. You know, you don't have to worry about being accused of being a flat earther just for acknowledging the fakery of NASA, you know. Everyone knows NASA is a fraud, but doesn't mean they all flat earthers, you know. This is not a flat earth thing anymore. This is just common sense. Yeah, so by you acknowledging that this supposedly video footage from the ISS is most blatantly, obviously, just some low poly 3D animation, you know, that doesn't automatically make you a flat earther. But I get it. That's what the society wants you to believe. So you're very afraid of considering that what they've been telling us is all wrong. So you just stick to whatever they told us, because it's easy, and you never really think about what is going on with this flat earther. Why is there so many flat earthers? There are these psyops, these psychological operations, these fraudulent scammers who pretend to be a flat earther and just there to make the whole thing look hilarious. While flat earth is not really what's going on, you know. Maybe they can't, maybe those who try to measure it couldn't really find the curvature. Maybe that's true, you know, but that's not the point. That might be true, and you're distracted from that, if that is true, and that might be an important point. But my point is, if that's the case, the world could just as well be 10,000 times bigger. You know? If the world is 10,000 times bigger, then we won't be able to find the curvature, you know? So it might as well be something like that going on, you know? Yeah, but they told us, yeah, planets cannot be this big, and you know, we couldn't walk on planets that was so big, you know, and all that will crush our bones, but the gravity will become too powerful, and make you up shit like this and tell you that that's this and that is impossible, to kind of encrypt your consciousness, to not be open to that possibility. But that encryption might not work on many people. If they tell us, yeah, a creature of such and such size cannot exist on the moon or on Earth or whatever, that's encrypting your consciousness. That's encrypting your horizon of knowledge. Yeah, but in fact, you know it's pseudoscience because there's no way they could test it. Yeah, they can't claim that now Godzilla couldn't exist because it will like muscles, and it's not strong enough, and will need a massive heart to pump all that blood. Yeah, well, if he had that, you know, they are not taking that into consideration. That is called an informal fallacy, you know, a fallacy. Making shit up to excuse that things aren't possible. Yeah. Everything on the TV screen is just there to program you. Just there to hypnotize, man. Anyways, the mud fossils. So here's one good example here. Dragon's head being almost 2,000 miles wide. You know, that's freaking crazy, dude. And here's some phoenix looking dragon here, a little bit smaller. And there's that Russian dragon, about 1,000 miles wide. You know, how can beasts of such size walk on this world? You know, how could they exist on this world if the globe was only on this side that they're giving us?
This world, it's not ours. Believe me.
It is so much more vast than we could possibly imagine.
No, it's just bigger. It's way bigger than anyone has ever imagined. Then it suddenly makes sense why there will be fossils, mud fossils of such incredible size, you know. That is what they are hiding. That is why there is this flat earth confusion. You just gotta understand, doesn't matter what the lie is. Yeah, so now we have another mystery on our hands. What is out there beyond Antarctica, beyond the so-called ice walls? If there even is any such thing as ice walls. We got a few maps here, but it doesn't really show us much, you know. What is out there, you know? What are there in the lands beyond? Is it barren land? Is it ice? Or is it fertile, full of water? But I think we are kind of like in a Truman Show situation here, and I'm gonna show you why I think so. Now here, what you're looking at here is on the left side is a rocket launching site, and on the right side it's a crater on the moon. And as you can see, they have similar patterns. Now, why is that? Now, without going into much of detail, the theory goes like this. The moon is a reflection or an image of the bigger world, the greater Earth we are on. And this is the crater that is our accessible area. The controllers don't want us to go beyond that, essentially. So yeah, imagine the world is like 9-10,000 times bigger than we are told, and it looks kind of like this. Go find him. You don't find him on YouTube. He was deleted from YouTube. Probably because he was right on the money. And you know, they are making these miniature versions of our place, our area, you know, to condition people into accepting that this is our world. That's all. That's it. You know, that's how they do it. It's a form of hypnosis, and they're doing it over and over and over again, like in Disneyland and, you know, in different places. You know, he did a very good job in proving that, and that's why I think you should go find it. You know, I don't know how much I could say without. So yeah, but I think it's more important to get the truth out. Yeah, so we will. You who watch this video, we will embark on this journey together, and we will discover the truth somehow, sooner or later. Yeah, so we're looking at some theories, or a little bit of speculation of what's going on. Had this very interesting take on all of this. Channel guy called he calls himself London Man, but his YouTube channel is London McLovin, so go check him out. Check out his the Holy AI book videos. Yeah, and he has this about Kanye West, that he's from another place, shows some interesting evidence for that. And he brought to my attention this idea of micro macro. What if this world was infected by some parasite, not just on a small level, not just on a proxy level with us humans, but what if we were inside a monster or being or creature that were infected by some parasite, and it's happening on a micro level as well as on a macro level. In my opinion, whatever creature we are living on, it's a carcass, it's petrified, it's dead. But you know, this Eye of Horus, you kind of brought this to my attention. You know, this viral serpents, real parasites. That's what the name is. They go inside the eye and wrap around the eye and infect the brain. And they mind control you, taking over. This is what the Eye of Horus represents. This is what this means. It is infected with this kind of parasite. That's what this symbol of this eye means. But there's my take when you mentioning micro macro in that regard, like a real parasite. When you look at Earth, there's a snake here close to Antarctica, and we already seen that. We already speculated or kind of concluded that Antarctica is probably some kind of brain, and you got this snake seemingly biting over, eating over spinal cord of this brain. Now we don't even know if this happened at the same time, but or how this happened. You know, what came first, the brain or the snake? Most likely the brain. And this is Jormungandr, but it looks like some kind of similar situation taking place, and that's a very interesting observation. So yeah, I think that was pretty much it for this video, and I hope you check out that dude, this guy. Go find him on the internet, not in this webpage, but another webpage. Next big thing, dude. You're gonna get blown your mind. He's gonna blow your mind, dude. Bookmark it. Do it. And see you in the next video.